ahead and start. Alright, what's up guys? This is my first reaction video. We're going to be reacting to Shane Gillis' opening monologue at the 2025 ESPYs Awards, which apparently was pretty hilarious. And I heard he said some wild stuff. This is a first time reaction. Let's get it. The ESPYs. Okay, I get it. It's the sports awards. Shane in a suit. You don't very often see Shane Gillis wearing a suit. Most of the time he's wearing dad clothes.
Welcome to the 2025 ESPYs. I'm so excited to be
He's rocking that mustache though.
Athletes. World champion Freddie Freeman is here. Give it up for Freddie. Yeah.
Give it up for Freddie. Yeah.
WNBA legend Deanna Taurasi is here. Give it up for her. My bad on that.
I don't think I'm going to get some of these jokes. I don't really watch that much sports, so I don't know if I'm going to recognize most of these people, but we're going to give it a try. Let's see.
SGA is here. Give it up for SGA. Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Everybody sitting around him is in foul trouble. Megan Rapinoe could not make it tonight. Nice.
Don't know who that is either.
No, we're going to pretend she's a good time. All right.
Maybe if I knew who you were talking about.
Jones and Nate Diaz are here.
Hey, Nate Diaz. I do know John Jones and Nate Diaz. I do watch the UFC. That's probably about the only sport I ever watch. Let's get back into it.
Actually, I had a couple drinks with those guys last night at the hotel, and it was terrifying.
Having drinks with some UFC guys.
White House lawn. The last time he staged a fight in D.C., Mike Pence almost died.
Is that true? Did he actually say that? He wants to have a UFC match on the front lawn of the White House? That would be interesting. I know a lot of people would pay to see that. I might even try to fly out there to watch that. That'd be pretty sick.
Alright. You don't have to do that. It was fine. I didn't write it. Actually, there was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but as it got deleted.
That might be a little too soon, huh?
Probably deleted itself, right? Probably never existed, actually. Let's move on as a country and ignore that.
Yeah, right?
The New York Knicks had a great season. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Give it up. Give it up for the Knicks.
Towns is here. Hey, girl. Max Crosby is here. Max, I hope you had a good Juneteenth, brother.
Juneteenth joke. We're getting out of pocket now. He's just firing them off.
Well, that guy's weird. Four-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA.
Yes, you guessed right. I had no idea. Could have fooled me.
Simone Biles is here. Yeah, hell yeah.
Biles is the last name. That's kind of a wild name, huh? Biles.
She's short and has a lot of gold. When she's not competing, she leads a quiet life at the base of a rainbow. It's a leprechaun joke.
The joke went over my head. Is she supposed to be really short or something? I don't know. Let's keep watching.
If you tell Simone a riddle and she can't answer it, she has to give you all of her gold medals.
She's an Olympian, I'm guessing maybe a gymnastics.
Joe Rogan actually wanted me to be here to host this award show so that I could capture Adam Silver because Joe thinks he's an alien. And Donald Trump wanted me to be here to capture Juan Soto for the same reason.
It's messed up.
It's an alien joke. Who booed up there, dude? Shut up.
I mean, you gotta give it to Shane. He's not afraid to say anything. He's always out of pocket with his jokes, and I love it. Forget that cancel culture crap.
Aaron Rodgers did not take the vaccine because he predicted it would be bad for him. And then he joined the New York Jets. So maybe he wasn't.
Is that Aaron Rodgers? I don't think so. That guy looks way different. I don't know why they zoomed in onto his face.
Shedeur Sanders had his jersey number retired at Colorado this year, and people are saying it's because of nepotism, because of his father, and it's not. It's because he went 13-12 over his career, and he almost won the Alamo Bowl.
Don't know what any of that means.
Not nepotism, right? All right.
The Alamo Bowl?
A big year for the WNBA. I love Caitlin Clark. Yeah, hell yeah.
Caitlin Clark, huh?
Caitlin Clark.
Heard a little bit about her from my roommate.
From the Midwest who have nailed a bunch of threes. All right, there you go. Lighten up a little. This is not serious. We'll see about this one.
I mean, I did hear Shane Gillis got fired from SNL for one of his jokes. So, yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. Did I hair in my mouth? Next go.
When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist fighting black women. Yeah, hell yeah. Who yelled? Drewski? Thank you, bro. Oh, John Jones.
John Jones yelled out, huh?
Shohei Ohtani couldn't make it tonight. Man, I hope his interpreter didn't bet that he was going to be here. Shohei is a once-in-a-generation talent. No one's been able to do what he does at so many positions, pitcher, hitter, and bookie.
Okay.
Bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime.
That's messed up.
They do. They read The Very Horny Caterpillar. The Little Engine That Could But Needed a Pill First. And of course, the classic Goodnight Boobs. That was
My favorite is about to say, I think. I do know that, I'll never know how to say his name. Bill Belichick, is that his name? The coach of the Patriots. Do you know he married a woman that's much younger than him? But, good on him.
Everyone. Also, I'm not trashing Bill Belichick. First off, he's 73 years old and he's dating a hot 24-year-old, and people are criticizing him? What happened to this country?
That's the American dream right there.
We used to be a great country. He won 6 Super Bowls. Yeah. He's dating a hot 24-year-old.
6, that's it? I thought it was a lot more than that.
6 Super Bowls. You wouldn't be sitting next to a fat, ugly dog wife. They let me do it.
I missed that last joke. I'm gonna go back a second here and see. Okay, I guess I didn't go back far enough. Let's go back to right there.
He's dating a hot 24-year-old. Maybe if you guys won 6 Super Bowls, you wouldn't be sitting next to a fat, ugly dog wife.
Okay, I guess that wasn't directed at anyone in particular.
Let me do it. This is Disney. They allowed that. Yeah, I'm going to tell you a story. I was at we should have taken that out. I had doubts going into that. That didn't work all week. It was a good year for me in sports. I went to Notre Dame, went to the national title. I was at go Irish. I was at the
Go Irish.
The Super Bowl when they won, and it was not go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yeah, but I was down there. I'm just gonna tell you a story real quick. It's not a good joke. It was halftime of the game, and we looked up, and you could see Donald Trump. He was sitting in the suite, like at the 50-yard line. You couldn't see him, but you could see like his silhouette. You know what I mean?
This was at the Super Bowl, you said? I watched last year's Super Bowl. I don't really remember seeing Shane Gillis at all. Who knows?
Also, can we stop pretending Donald Trump knows ball? It's like a weird thing where they're like, man, he loves sports. He doesn't know anything. He loves sports. Every time a team comes and visits the White House, he's like, and you must be the guy who catches. It's like, look at these guys.
Shane Gillis' Donald Trump impression is always spot on. If I was closing my eyes, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between Shane Gillis and Donald Trump. If you could play a clip of Shane and a clip of Donald Trump with my eyes closed, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one was which.
But it was halftime, and we looked up and we saw Trump. I was with my buddy, and I was like, we should just sneak up there and try to meet him. And we did. We got into his suite, which turns out it's pretty easy to get access.
I guess that's how they got Abraham Lincoln. If you're just able to sneak into the president's suite, even though he's got Secret Service people. I mean, I guess when he got shot, we all saw how effective they really are, huh?
Donald Trump, which is probably why he keeps getting shot all the time. We just got right in there. But we're in there. He doesn't know who I am, but there's a line of people, and he's just shaking hands with everybody. And I was at the end of the line. But also, I took a picture with him, and I posted it, and people got upset about that.
I guess I was just letting everyone in his suite.
If Osama bin Laden was in the suite, I would have been like, yeah, you're crazy. All right. But he's shaking hands with everybody, and it's very funny. Trump does this thing whenever he meets somebody for the first time, even if he doesn't know him. He gives them like a crazy compliment. It's kind of nice. Like, he got to the guy next to me, and he was like,
I just now noticed Shane Gillis, at least in this video, looks like he has small hands, just like Donald Trump does too.
look at you, you're beautiful. And then he got to me, and he was like, look at you, you're huge. I was like, thank you, Mr. President. But he shook my hand, he stood next to me. So I'm just, I was at the end of the line, so there's no one else for him to shake hands with. So he's just standing next. I got to hear him breathe for like a minute, just standing next to me, just.
You weren't even talking.
Ivanka walked over to us, which, by the way, so hot. She walked over, and it was halftime of the Super Bowl. I was hammered. I was like, hello.
Hitting on the president's wife. Not many people can say they did that.
So now it's me, Trump, and Ivanka. They're not talking to me, obviously, but I can overhear what they're saying. And Trump goes, Ivanka, how would you like to meet the president of soccer? And sure enough, the president of FIFA soccer was also in the suite with us. He was getting like nachos. And Donald Trump just looks at him and goes, you. And
Treats the president of FIFA like a servant. You, come over here, little slow finger, over here, whole half hand. I want some nachos. Hang on a second, guys.
the guy put his plate down and walked straight to us. And then Donald Trump didn't even look at him. He just kept talking to his daughter, and he goes, this is the president of soccer.
Oh, I guess that's his daughter, not his wife.
And they did that because of me. And then he walked out of the room. It was just me and the president of FIFA looking at each other like, that was crazy. All right, that was a dumb thing to say. It was crazy. That was crazy, being in that room. It's crazy to be in this room with so many legends. You guys are awesome. Oscar Robertson, that's awesome. Sugar Ray Leonard's here. Hell yeah. Sugar Ray, you're the man, but in 10 years, Jake Paul is going to try to knock you out. So. There's one thing I want to say before I get out of here, and this is a dumb joke. You guys aren't going to like it, but it's just a Norm Macdonald joke that I loved when he hosted the ESPYs, and I'm going to do it now. Travis Hunter won the Heisman Trophy this year. He's the first defensive player since Charles Woodson to win the Heisman. Congratulations, Travis Hunter, winning the Heisman. That's something they can never take away from you, unless you kill your wife and a waiter.
That's an okay joke.
They can take that away from you. Well, see, a lot of you don't like me, and that's okay.
Well, what did you guys think? I've always liked Shane. I always think he's very funny. I think it's a shame they fired him off of SNL. I think it was one of the better parts of that show, recently anyway. Obviously, we know Jim Belushi's era was probably the best one for SNL. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys would like for me to react to next. Don't forget, if you're new here, to hit that subscribe button, the post notification bell. Make sure you like the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.